Hello, hello. Well, I got it. My bestie, official Jamie, she got me straightened out as far as the chat. I guess I had it set for kids. I don't know. I thought I had it set for no kids, but who knows? I'm just looking at the streaming software. Whoops. Let me cut off my phone. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to try this out. Thank you guys. Wow, look at you guys. I appreciate you. I was just coming on here just to see the setups for restream because I've never used it before. I used StreamYard, but never this. Look at this! Wow, I'm doing better on this than I do on my lives. I love cruising. Betty, hey Betty, Destination Fun. Hi you guys. Hey, Laura, hey, yes, Laura, tell Eddie we do have to get together. Look at the Z show. What up, my brother? So yeah, no, I really just came here to just take a look around. Um, I thought it was late enough. I thought everybody would probably be asleep, so I wouldn't have anybody in here. So, but I do appreciate you showing up. I do want to start going live, um, probably this week sometime, but I'm not sure exactly what day. But I'd like to start going live, and I was just checking out the different options as far as the different software to stream and which one if I want to purchase uh, uh, the paid version of the software. I see, Betty. This might be my time of night. WH, what is Steve? Thank you. Thanks for coming. Me too, bestie. I won't be up long. As I said, I was just sitting up here watching football and decided to just take a look at this. Yep, see, I just wanted to try it. Look at, be sure to hit the like button. Yeah, uh, this is it's different. There are a lot of things. People, they said this was self-explanatory. There's a lot of different buttons here, and again, maybe just because I'm not used to it, uh, but I'm looking at a lot of different things here that I'm trying to figure out what it all does. So if I click on something and you go away, that's what happened. Look at Betty, knowing my friends from Indonesia. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Virtual camera. Everybody's doing good. Happy New Year's, everybody. If I didn't say it to you on your channel or in a message, Happy New Year's, everybody. I know it's just about over. I love cruising. She brought in New Year's. I brought it in with her. I'm watching her channel, watching her family. They were having so much fun. I'm like, man, I should have had a family party. Betty, I am on Restream, not StreamYard. I'm on Restream. YouTube was easy to use, and StreamYard I thought was easy to use. But I've heard a lot of people talk about Restream, and a couple of people in the cruise community used it, and they said thought it was easy. So I just wanted to try it and see how it was. Yeah, really, I think I'm gonna go back. I may try StreamYard just because I'm familiar. It's how they say it's old. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. It's tough enough trying to learn how to edit videos and stuff like that. Now you're throwing something else in the mix. Eesh, I want to have a I'm gonna have a brain hemorrhage if I could try to keep learning things. Just kidding, just kidding. There's fade. There are a lot of options. I mean, this seems like you could adjust this a lot more as far as like the backgrounds and the brightness of the lights. I mean, it's. There is a lot of settings here. It just again, and of course I didn't try to do the tutorial or anything like that. Nope, nope. Just download it and just jump right on. And I I don't. I love cruising. I do not. I am so far behind. My son, he's the one that pushes me. He really should be the one doing this, not me. And he tells me I should put them out faster because I'm still. I just finished putting out the inaugural cruise for Celebration. Hey, cruise nuts. Uh, and I feel like I'm just so far behind. On December 8th, I went on a Horizon and I'm starting to get those out. So yeah, no, I feel like I'm so far behind. But every time I look at video and every time I look at editing, it's always something new. It's like, hey, well, try this, do that, and man, it's always something. I just feel like I'm falling behind. That's why I love doing shorts more than I do videos. Shorts are so easy. You just add a little music to it and put up one of your clips. It's very. You really don't even need to do any editing. It's too bad they don't really don't count for viewing hours. So yeah, that is where I'm at. I'm gonna be up here probably playing with the controllers here to see what this is. Scenes, sources, audio mixer, scene transition, controls. Yeesh. And then you have buttons underneath that where settings, and I'm assuming I can cruise nuts. I do. I do. I try to take scenes from a video that I'm putting out, and make it a short. So if if there's a scene of the water or whatever it is, I try to make a short out of it, and hey Tates, and go from there. Oh, I see okay, Roy. I see what you're talking about. Tay eats. Tay eats. Tay. You got that song is in my head. Betty, why? I'm just trying restream. I just wanted to see what it was like. No reason. This is the first time I hear people talking about it all the time, and I said, oh, let me just try it. Um, again, I didn't expect anybody. I didn't expect anybody to be up. I know cruise nuts. You know what? I was doing that for a while, and I was doing spending so much time trying to do editing and trying to figure out, because again, instead of like taking a class or reading the tutorial or things like that or looking at YouTube videos, I click on something and I can figure this out by myself. So I'm working on Filmora and trying to figure it out myself. Every now and then I'll look at a YouTube video to try to guide me into how to do something. But my good, can you believe that, Betty? 10 or 11 people. Uh, I got friends. Oh, you can hear me better on Restream. You think? Okay, okay. I do need to again if I'm going to go live. But now we're talking about something totally different. But getting a setup, getting a background, getting microphones, getting different cameras. I know you don't need it, but for me, I feel like if it makes me feel better, I can do better. So it may not be needed, but again, if it makes me feel better, you have more confidence. You feel better about yourself. You feel better about your channel. You feel better about what's going on. And I'm assuming and I haven't done it yet, because again I haven't looked at it. I'm assuming I can have people come up here on the chat with me. Don't know how to do that, but I am going to, work on that and look at it and see if I start off. I might start off using StreamYard this week if I go live. Um, okay, I wonder if you can. No, see, because like right now I'm trying to click on a name and a comment. You know how on StreamYard you can click on a comment and it shows up. I'm not able to do that here, so uh, just a lot to learn. And when you get old, only certain old people can do new stuff easily. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But I yeah, I love cruising, Royal. You do well on your videos, but again, you take your time and you put them out, and you got that interaction with the audience. And I wish I had your personality. So many people on here, I wish I had their personalities. Why do you think you don't do a lot of live shows on yeah, I don't. I'm not really a people person. I mean, I'll talk to people, but again, I'm not really a people person, so that's why I never really got into doing lives. I've heard, people, some people like doing lives because that way they don't have to edit and it's just spontaneous. Um, that wasn't me when I originally started doing this. I really was just putting videos out for my family to see, so I wouldn't even put my face in any of the shots. I was just, whatever I was doing, I was showing what I was doing. So I'm trying to get more personable and you know talking to the people, because again, people watch it and apparently they want to see what people have to say and what they look like and their emotions and all this. So yay! I want to do it. Yay! Yeah. I have. Thank you. I love cruising. That was my son's idea. I never wanted to go live really on a cruise ship because they have all the music playing, and it was going to be a copyright. And my son, he convinced me. He said, "So you're not monetized. You're nowhere near being monetized. What's going to happen to you, other than more people find your channel and subscribe?" And he was right. And again, so I have the lives I leave up. There's a copyright on it, but again, I picked up subscribers from that, and more people look at the lives. I need to find a way. I have T-Mobile, so I use T-Mobile 5G. So hey, all that fluff and stuff. Happy New Year. Um, I use the 5G for T-Mobile, but I think they restrict the data. If there's a lot of people using it, they restrict the data so it doesn't come out a clear picture a lot of times, unless I get away from everybody. So that's something else that I need to work on. Good day, mate. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I know. That people. That's what be yourself. I understand, but I feel like if when I go live, it needs to be a show. Hey, Bruce. So yeah, it's me. Trust me, it's me. I look at a lot of people and say, I can do that. I can do that. Well, Z has Z Destination Fun. Z. Oh, did you guys disappear? I guess got a notification. The software disconnected, and now it says it's reconnected. Are you guys still there? Hey, Andrew. Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, and again, it does. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. It's certain things that you have to do. I've always been a introvert, and I'm coming out here, and again, I'm going on YouTube and don't want to show my face. I'm coming on YouTube and don't want to talk, and that's kind of counteractive of what I'm trying to do. Um, but again, when I started, uh, I didn't start with the ideal of other people viewing my videos. So now I'm just trying to work it into to yeah, Bruce. I'm trying to work it, just work it. If I'm going to do something, I'm always try to do the best that I can do. And so since I'm in the game, in the YouTube world, on the YouTube streets, I'm going to do the best that I can um, to make it grow and give a good product to people and things like that. Now, again, everybody may not like what I do, but if I feel that I've done the best that I can, I'm happy and I can live with that. I don't want to put out something that it's like, you know what, that was total trash. Now it may get 1,000 views or whatever, but again, if I didn't like it, I don't feel right. Yeah, see, you would think I'm mean. I know, Taid. I know. Believe it or not, I'm not mean. I don't talk a lot. I'm not mean. I'm just the opposite of mean. Usually, I mean, I could have a mean streak, but again, um, for me in this world, there's wasting energy being mad at people and things like that is a waste of time. Unless you're my family, why would I care? What you say, what you think, and things like that. So, hey, Andre, Ruth, this and that. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, I just once you get me talking, you might not be able to get me to shut up. Um, but again, I don't like to argue with people. I don't try to convince people to believe what I believe, and I mean, we can have a discussion, um, and I'll tell you what I believe. You tell me what you believe. We don't have to agree, and I mean, we can still, still be friends or whatever. We just don't agree. I'm not going to sit there and try to convince you to believe what I believe. Uh, so again, I'm not gonna waste any energy with negativity. I mean, I had one person on one of my videos put down something about he hopes the ship sinks, and I just wished him happy holidays. Hey, I hope it doesn't sink. So for whatever reason, I don't know, didn't like me. I don't know what the story was behind that, but people are people, and they're going to be negative. So I'm here for people that want to be positive. If you want to be positive, and we can talk all day, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. I prefer talking about cruising because that's what I like. That's my passion. I love cruising. Yes, I love cruising. You do it for your memories and pass it on because that's again. I got so many videos from years ago that are locked away on VHS tapes and things like that, and I probably need to have them changed over to a format, a disc or something like that. But this is something for the grandkids. There here's oh that was me with Pop Pop and things like that, um, and that's why I do it. And but again, in saying that, if I want to put it out there for everybody else to see, I still want to do a good job. That's just my nature. But again, this is not work for me. I know some people. This is a job and this is work. This is not. I do this for fun. When it becomes where it's not fun, I won't do it. And this is fun. And even the editing, even though it takes time and effort, and I'm retired, so I have time. I do it. Um, but yeah, no, this is fun, and you meet so many nice people on here, and especially like the people that I deal with, very friendly. I mean, I don't I don't I can't remember really any negative interactions with anybody. Uh, you may not get along, you may not visit this channel or that channel, and stuff like that, and I understand that, but there was never anything negative as far as I know. And when people come and talk to me, it's you know we don't talk negative about people. Uh, I am Betty J Gathers. We talk on the phone every now and then, and we talk, but we talk more in a constructive criticism type of way, and what we would do, and what do you think of my video and things like that. Um, we may see somebody else's video and say, hey, if I was that person, I might try this. But again, it's not. We don't take jabs at people, and I mean, if as long as you're happy, I'm happy. Because I guarantee you, no matter what you think, I'm going to be happy. No matter what you say, I'm going to be happy. So, and that it's YouTube world is a different world, especially if you have thin skin. Especially if you have thin skin, it's a passion. That's a good way to put it. It's a passion, and again, my problem, and throughout my whole life, has been that way. That if I'm going to do something, I go overboard. I mean, I get into it, and it's like, well, I got to do this, I got to do that. Um, when I first started off, I used my phone. Then I started buying, cameras and stuff like that. I still, what I do, I could still do with just my phone. But I chose to try to, what I consider make it better. But, yeah, it's a passion. Man, I'm gonna have to steal that. This is my passion. I'm trying to find me. I love cruising royal, loyal to royal. I'm trying to come up with something because I like carnival. So I'm trying to come up with something about carnival. I haven't come up with it yet, but I will. So I can be like you. I love cruising royal. Yeah, yeah. Bayou Bingo. Yeah. I mean, again, I thank you for stopping by. I love cruising royal. I appreciate it. Um, yeah. I mean, everybody you have haters, and the one thing that I will say is that if me and you are friends, anybody in this chat, and you guys are friends. Um, if you don't like somebody, that has nothing to do with me, because I'm not going to stop talking to somebody because you don't talk to that person. There's only been maybe one person, and there might be on here that somebody was rude to somebody else, and I don't like that. I don't like you being rude. So I mean, no, I don't want to talk to you because you were rude to that person. But that it has nothing to do. If one person does, if A doesn't like B, that doesn't mean I can't talk to B. I mean, again, um, we all can't be friends. We all don't like necessarily have to like each other's channel and things like that. And um, but again, just be respectful. You come into people's chat, be respectful. If they don't curse, I don't curse, and uh, you try to be respectful. Leon, hey Leon, how's it going? Cruise Vet, appreciate you stopping in. So yeah, again, the reason I'm here, Jennifer. Hey Jennifer, Jennifer's my buddy. She is so nice, so loyal. So she is really nice. Uh, and she reminds my daughter's name is Jennifer, and she reminds me of my daughter, and they have a little baby, and Chloe, and about the same age as my grandbaby, and I really connected with that Jennifer Embarkation Nation cruisers. Embarkation is when you leave from a port, your home port. It's called an embarkation. So they have a great name there for cruising people. So yeah, Leon, I hope you're doing well. I haven't been over to your channel lately. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, again, I didn't really come on here to talk a lot. I appreciate you guys here, and here talking to you. I don't mind. Hey, House of X, how you doing? Happy New Year. Um, I didn't really come on here to talk. I know hear me ramble a little bit, but I really want to see what Restream was like. And thank you, Riley. Riley Creative Travel. I came on here just to to check out Restream, and I still haven't done much of it. It's I am going to do a tutorial. I'm gonna go on probably YouTube when I get off here and do a tutorial just to see what this has to offer, because it looks like it may be it may be an option. It may be an option. I know, again, a lot of people want to do StreamYard or other ones, but you never know. This might be an option. So, yep. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I try to stay positive. People. I mean, people. That's one thing. Like, if you even like when I talk about cruises, I've been on a lot of cruises, and I mean, I've really never had a bad cruise. I've had a couple of bad experiences, but nothing that I would complain about. I mean, some people, um, they complain, oh, the food was disgusting, and this, that, and the other. Yeah, but guess what? I would find, hey, Devil Dog, I would find something positive about it. Um, Life is too short for me not to enjoy. So, uh, even if it's, the ship left late, well, I'm still on the cruise ship. That's better than being at home. So, I always try to find out what's positive, what's positive, in a situation. And if something goes wrong, uh, I don't want to pass the blame to anybody else. If for an example, and again, didn't happen, but this is the way I do it. If I picked Southwest Airline and something happened weather-wise, and they had to cancel a lot of flights, and I didn't make my cruise, yes, I'm not a very happy camper. But again, I made the decision to pick that airline. I made a decision to go, with a winter storm coming. These are all decisions that you have to make. You made a decision to fly. So whatever happens, it happens to me for a reason. If I'm on a Carnival ship and it sinks, well, I chose to be on that ship. So I mean, it's my decision. Again, Carnival might play a part in what happened, but if it happens to me, that's my belief is whatever happens in my life, good or bad, is from the decisions I make. So this last time I went on a cruise, I went the day of the cruise. If I didn't make my flight, it's on me. It's not on Delta Airlines. It's not on Carnival left early or whatever. It's on me. And for me, when I live my life like that without blaming others, I'm more at peace. I don't want to sit there and man, that Jennifer, I wish she would have, wouldn't have been late, or we wouldn't have missed our taxi back to the ship. It's her fault that we were late. I can't do that. Um, and, I mean, certain things you can't control, and if you can't control it, there's nothing you can do. I mean, again, you have to try to make the best of a bad situation. If I was late getting back to a ship, well, hopefully I can get a room down there and still go to a beach and make the best of a bad situation and get home. I may look into it. House of X, Sunrise, March 16th. I just got off the Sunrise not too long ago with my family, but I may try to get down there for that one because I'm just looking for different cruises. I booked a cruise uh, May 4th. I'm doing an Alaskan cruise, and then October 29th I'm doing a Halloween cruise. Jamia, bestie, I appreciate you. I'm here right now because you told me how to do the chat and what to do. Thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah. Again, blame that. I mean, again, that's you know what I do. I mean, I don't have anger. If you do something to me that I don't like, I just don't deal with you. I'm not going to waste a minute of my time worried about you and how to get back at you, and I'm not going to waste any time. I refuse to waste a minute of my happiness mad at somebody else that is doing what they want to do and they're happy enjoying life, and I'm sitting here mad. Okay, Devil Dog, I appreciate that, especially after the Nightbot. I appreciate that. I just decided to try on StreamYard. I'm sorry, restream this tonight just to see what it was like. Well, Blank, yeah. Um, everybody has to be different, and again, I understand that. And this world would be boring if we all thought the same, if we all did the same, if we all had the same attitude. It would be a boring world. Um, so I do appreciate having different attitudes, and trust me, some of the funniest things in life is watching other people angry about somebody stepping on their shoe and them going at it about stepping on their shoe. I mean, to me, it's funny just to see how upset people get when they're driving and somebody accidentally cuts them off, and oh my goodness, the road rage. It's to me, it's funny. It's funny until it's not. Oh, it's Leo's birthday cruise. Okay, House of X. I'm gonna look at those dates. What was that? March 16th through 21st. Was it? Let me go back. March 16th through 20th. I would definitely take a look at that. Um, I definitely will take a look at that. Belt. I see again. Belt loop. I listen to you guys. You guys joke and banter back and forth. You guys seem to really get along. But I've talked to Belt Loop a few times, and he seems like a good person. His heart's in the right spot. So yeah, and I think I'm looking at everybody, and a lot of people are talking about Streamyard. So I'm going to take a look at both of them to see which one would be best to go live with. Yeah, yeah, House of X. Yeah, yeah. I just got off that. When did I get off of that one? It had to be in October. House of X. It was October, and I had a good time on it. I had a good time on the Sunrise. It was good people, lots of fun. Had great weather. I mean, yeah, it was a good time. Leon, I am using Restream right now. Again, I don't know anything about it. Official Jamie helped me able to even get on this. So it's Restream. It seems like there's a lot of controls. It seems like it's not as it's this would be the Android where you have a lot of control over what you can do, and StreamYard would be like an iPhone where it's kind of like just real simple, just point and click, and for people that aren't very knowledgeable, they use iPhones. Not that I don't like iPhones, but I'm an Android person. Stream Street from Creator Studio. I've never even heard of that. Cre- Is that on YouTube, or is that a program like Leon? Is that a Stream Street? Is that from the group Creator Studio, or is that from YouTube Creator Studio? I never even heard of it before. Excuse me. So yeah, uh, 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 I originally started using StreamYard because I didn't have the number of people at the time to go live, and then after that, you were able to add people onto your panel. There were a few different options of why I didn't go like from YouTube or why I didn't use YouTube. After that, I have done it from YouTube. Like if I'm on a cruise ship and I'm just like going live and showing around the YouTube. Um, Ruthie, yeah. Hey, it is easy. I mean, doing from the app is easy unless you want to have panels and a couple of. Eventually, you might want different camera setups and things like that. So I will take another look at it. But again, I think I'm going to want to do it where I can bring up guests on the show. So if I go live, like the first show I want to do is going to be one with my daughter, and she won't be here, so she'll be able to join me live, and we can do our little talk right then and there. But it is easy. Like if I go on a cruise ship and I'm just showing people around the ship, I will use the YouTube app instead of StreamYard. So yep, yep. Well, oh Andre, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you out here too, Andre. One of these days, I'm gonna get you out here when you're gonna be live. StreamYard is the best for that. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Again, I just want to try this restream just to see. Um, there seems to be like a learning curve. StreamYard, for whatever reason, it clicked when I first did it. It clicked. This one isn't like that. I thought it would be like this, but this one isn't like that. It's not clicking. Um, and again, I haven't played around with it much either. Oh, you can see now. I didn't know that you can bring one person with YouTube app now. That's good to know. That's good to know. I will have to take a look at that, Ruthie. Thank you. And that's another thing that I like as far as like going to different channels. You talk to people and you're able to share information. And to me that that's one of the great things. Yeah, I mean it lagged, but again, same thing when I try to use my 5G. Yeah, I do. I have the same problems, um, Andre. Again, try to. If I were you, I probably would try to find like a location. Like I know you're in New Zealand, but if you like a Starbucks or something like that, maybe use the Wi-Fi because you have great information. People, Andre Southgate, he does a couple of different things, but mainly his passion is boxing. So whenever every weekend, all those fights you see coming up on TV, Andre's the guy. He has all the information on all the fights, and he can tell you about all the fighters and their past fights. And I said, I thought I knew boxing. My goodness, he could tell you about the things that I never heard of in boxing. He's an incredible channel for boxing. Uh, Cruise vet. My next cruise is May 4th on Carnival Luminosa going to Alaska. I just booked it. As a matter of fact, I booked it with Bruce, Ocean to Ocean, yesterday, maybe yesterday, day before. No, scratch that. I did not. I booked with him. Take care, Leon. I booked with him for the booze cruise, BOO' cruise in October. I booked the Alaska cruise through Carnival itself. I, I don't know much about silent. See, this is what I'm talking. You learn so much that like the silent live. I don't know. I've saw that like especially like for watch hours. I'm assuming how that works, and I like to probably get more information on that. And somebody's saying Melanap, Ruthie, your Melanap. I've never see. I don't know anything about melon either. Yes, Bruce. Okay, yes, Booze Cruise. My bad, Bruce. Cruise vet, yeah. I told you I was watching your video of cruise vet to get me prepared for the Alaska cruise. Uh, the tricks of the trade. So I'm gonna try that vacuum to vacuum my luggage, my clothing, so that I can take more with me for the layers. But yeah, no, again, as I said, I love just just talking about people, and again, I could chat about anything, just about. I should have been on I, I should have been on the debate team, because whatever you come up with, I can come up with a point against it or for it. So I could just do that all day. Say ocean to ocean. That's Bruce. If you guys need travel advice, he's your guy. He can set up. He's a travel agent. He can set you up with all the deals and steals. Ruthie, I don't like cold weather. Never have. It's a long story of why I went on an Alaskan cruise. Um, to make it short, I was in a casino on a cruise ship. They gave me a free cruise, and it was like for a 7 or 8 day cruise. So I tried to get the most expensive cruise they had, and it was an Alaskan cruise. I went there, and Alaska was unbelievable. It was the most incredible sights I've ever seen in my life. And again, I've traveled a lot in my life, and um, it was incredible. I mean, it was surreal. It was like you were in a dream. The snow-capped mountains, and the wildlife and the bald eagles. I mean, it was incredible. Uh, and I don't like cold weather. I went in May, and in the daytime it would get up to 50 or 60 degrees, which isn't bad. And you'd have to still have your jackets for nighttime or some of the colder nights. But yeah, definitely, I would suggest to anybody to do an Alaskan cruise, even if you don't get off the ship. I would do an Alaskan cruise. Andre, Andre is from New Zealand, just off the coast of Australia. That's another beautiful country. I'm mad. I went to Australia. I'm mad that I didn't get a chance to go to New Zealand, because that's another thing on the bucket list, because those islands over there are just so tropical, so beautiful. And you're talking over there nearby, Fiji, Tahiti, all right over in that little area, and New Zealand. I mean, it's beautiful over there. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, travel. For me, travel is a passion of mine. Uh, I love travel. I I wound up working for Delta Airlines for a while, but prior to that, I used to cruise all the time. I still, still cruise, but cruise all the time. But then started working for Delta, and I was able to fly, and it opened up my eyes to just another way uh, to view the world. Um, going, and I always tell everybody, you go someplace where you don't know the language, it humbles you. I'm from the United States, and we're kind of full of ourselves. Where, I go to another country, I think they should know English. So I went to Italy and didn't know Italian, and they humbled me. And Beijing, I went to China. Get over there, they don't speak the language, and guess what? I had to try to make do. But saying that, when I'm over here and I hear people struggling with the language and know it's not their first language, I'm more sympathetic to what they're going through, and do the best that I can to try to help them out. Um, and people, I mean, there people are so nice around the world. I mean, I went to Paris. I went to, people always talk about how rude people in Paris are. They were so helpful. I had no problem. They were so helpful. Australia, some of the nicest people that you'd want to meet. So yeah, uh, Embarkation Nation, they're going back to Alaska in 25. I mean, yeah, Alaska. This time, I decided I'm gonna take a helicopter ride to a glacier where they land on a glacier and you get off and walk around an actual glacier. And since I have my still have my health and able to do it, that's the goal this time. So that yeah, I mean, travel and money. We all need money, but sometimes it's not about the money. It's about the adventure. Uh, People like my son. Oh, he laughs at me because a lot of time I go on a cruise. I get a good price for an interior room. Interior room cabin is a room with no windows. They also have rooms with or cabins with windows, and they also have balconies where you can go out on the balcony and sit out there and enjoy the breeze, see the weather, and it's really nice when it's warm. But a balcony would be twice the price of an interior cabin. So I would rather take two trips for the price of that one. Alaska is like the only, I'm not going to say the only one. If you did a Mediterranean cruise, I probably would want to do a balcony. But Alaska is like one of the only cruises where I would want to book a balcony room so I can see the sights. Because you're going through fjords with ice and you're just creeping along at 5 miles an hour. Just creeping along and looking at the shorelines and seeing the bears on the shore and the little icebergs. I mean, yeah, it's. But again, I'm cheap, so I get a interior cabin a lot of times. But the Alaska is gonna be a balcony. It does, Jennifer. It does. Ruth, I've only been on a Norwegian cruise line once, and it was an older ship. I had a great time on it. I can remember the food being better, but I believe it was a chartered ship, and chartered means that somebody rented out the whole ship so they can have a themed cruise. And it was Sheila E. and she had her cruise on there, the Glamorous Life cruise. And I love Prince, and that was one of the greatest cruises too for the music. So Caribbean islands, you've seen one, you've seen them all, but no, that was a great cruise. I want to go on one of their newer ships. I want to Norwegian, um, MSC, and Royal Caribbean. Again, I've been pretty loyal to Carnival. I'm going to start trying to branch out, and I do a lot of solo cruising. Um, and it's funny because when you travel solo, most cruise lines, I think Norwegian is one that has solo rates. So I have to the cabins are based on double occupancy. So when I go, I have to pay for two people anyway. Um, Now that I travel solo a lot, it's a lot harder to travel with somebody. If again if you're dating somebody or something like that, it's a lot easier. But again, you have to get to know a person because you'll be in a cabin and some of the things that you're just not used to. The last time I went with somebody was on a cruise and they like to sleep with the TV on and get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's not me. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful. So that's why travel by yourself. You can always meet people on a cruise ship. There's always people to meet to enjoy yourself, and they have single meet and greets, and um, you can always as long as you're somewhat outgoing, you can meet people. But again, some people like to go there and get a book, catch some sun, and read. you have to make it, whatever you like. You have to make it the way you want to do it. Yeah, Norwegian Sea, yeah, Gateway. Yeah, I gotta venture out, Ruthie. Try the different ones. And Royal Caribbean has a private island, which is nice if you like being on the beach and water parks. A little expensive, but again, it's peaceful. And you're in the Caribbean, and the sand is soft, the sun is hot. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, again, I don't mind inside cabins destination fun. Yeah, cruising vet. It's so easy. Matter of fact, the last time I went on a cruise was I met somebody on a previous cruise, and we wound up hooking up and going on a cruise. Yeah, that was the one that like the lights on and TV on. So I made that mistake. But you live and learn. You live and learn. Yeah, Virgin Voyages. I would love to do it just to see what it's like. I don't know if I would fit in there. It seems like a pretty wild ship. So, but I would like to try it. Also, Margaritaville. They have a cruise ship, an older ship that they rebranded. But I would like to try Margaritaville, and they have some pretty cheap cruises. They have like a 2 day cruise. Oh, what port do they go out of? I think it's off of Miami, West Palm Beach, maybe. And they have a 2 day cruise, and you usually get it for $80 or $90 a person. Probably cheaper than that. Probably $90 a couple. Um, I would like to try that ship. But to me, I mean, when I look at ships and the entertainment and the food options, I gotta admit, again, you know, I love Carnival, but Royal, my goodness, they seem to do it well. Disney is another ship. Disney is another ship that I would like to try. But again, I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 jobs to go on Disney. Disney is the most expensive cruise ship I've ever seen. Um, well, that's not really true, but you get the point. Disney is it. If you ever been to Disney World, Disneyland, you know how expensive it is. Um, that is Disney. I mean, my goodness, I don't know how a family of 4 or 5 people do it because I mean you'd be talking $12,000. Okay, Ruthie, come on, we got you. Maybe one day we can get a group cruise together and go because a lot of times, especially like these vloggers and things like that, they'll do. If you have House of X was talking about a little cruise that they were putting together for March, and it's fun when it's fun when you get a group of people that are doing the same thing. So if you get all these vloggers together and uh, you're out there doing the same thing, but it's a different perspective. So now you're looking at these videos and looking at somebody else how they do their videos, and it's funny because they'll catch you in their video, and you're going back and forth, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, I would imagine it would be that way with any group, whatever group you belong to, whatever YouTube family you belong to. But for cruising, it's a lot of fun because you're going to the islands and you're planning on your meetups. Um, Earlier there was somebody on here from Huddle Adventures, Laura from Huddle Adventures, I believe. We're both doing Alaska at the same time. She's on a different ship. However, our ships go into the one port in Juneau, Alaska, at the same time. So we're gonna meet up hopefully in Juneau and maybe do an excursion or have lunch or something like that. But that's just how the cruising family is because you'll go to these Facebook pages. Every cruise has a Facebook page, and you wind up meeting people on different cruises. Yeah, I got to check my ticket. I got to see if I hit Powerball cruise vet. I don't know if I would buy one, but I definitely would. I would definitely would live on one. Oh, you tried Disney? Oh, see, I want to do Disney. They look like, hey, Blue Chicken. They look like they do cruising right. They really do look like they do cruising right. Yeah. Oh, see, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's again, like I said, I'm a carnival person, and I was a little disappointed when they said they're going to put a hold on building new ships. They have one coming out next year, 23, called Jubilee, which is the sister ship of the ship I just got off of, the Celebration. But they're going to hold off for years to build a new ship. And these other cruise lines are putting out these fantastic ships. So I think I'm gonna have to get out and I'm gonna have to cheat on Carnival. Sorry, Carnival. You'll always be my first love. Just in case Carnival was listening and they want to sponsor me or something. So Carnival would be my first love. Oh, look at you, cruise vet. Thank you for the balcony. But again, I'm never in the room. So if it's a Caribbean cruise vet, you can give it to somebody else because I'm always out on the deck. I come to the room to take a shower or take a nap or go to sleep or something. But yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on the balcony. I'm a kind of a people person. I like to people watch, so I like to go up on the deck and do that. Andrew, Embarkation Nation, he's ready. You can get some good deals, Blue Chicken. It all depends. Uh, Carnival is family friendly as far as pricing usually. So Carnival's not bad. You can get good deals, and then if you go into the casino and play a little bit in the casino, they'll give you casino rates, which makes it a lot cheaper. Which is how I was able to go on so many cruises this year. And I don't gamble a lot, I don't gamble a lot. Maybe $300-400 a cruise, maybe. Again, if I win, I gamble a little bit more. But I really don't gamble a lot. It is fun because you have people gambling. That's another clique. The gamblers. I mean, they get in there and they know the dealers. They know the pit bosses. I mean, it's everything is cliquish. Blue Chicken, we're gonna have to get you out. We're gonna have to get you to venture out. The world is too big to live in one spot. You have to get out and venture the world if you want. You don't have to if you want. I love traveling, but again, I understand it's not for everybody. Yes, and again, if I'm taking a date, a balcony is the way to go. Just you can see the outside and you have some private time. Um, for me, I mean, again, I would rather be upstairs, but I can understand that, and you can order breakfast in your room and go out there and eat in peace. But again, I prefer going out with the people um, and having lunch. Yeah, 20 years is a long time. But again, I mean, some people don't like to travel. Uh, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people. I'm from Detroit, at least the Detroit area, and I know a lot of people. They've never been out the city. I mean, that's all they know. They've never been anyplace. Um, I think it's you're limiting yourself when you do that, and when you get out, you get to see that there's a lot more to life than the way you view life. The way we see life in Detroit is not the same way they see life in New Orleans, or it's not the same way they see it in St. Louis. It's not the same way they see it in Phoenix, and it's not the same way. And when you get out, you can you can get to appreciate you can appreciate how they look at life. We always talk about politics like in the United States. Um, you have to go to another place and see their views, and take an open mind. Again, it's up to you. Believe what you want to believe. But I don't believe one person is always right. I don't believe one person is always wrong. There's someplace right in the middle that is the truth. Is the way the world should be. It does. Every town is a different vibe. Yeah, every town is a different vibe, and that's what I like. If I go on a cruise, I like to go off the beaten path because when you go on a cruise, they have like cruise ports, and they have workers from the island there, but the only people you really see are the people from the cruise ships, and then they charge you some astronomical price for whatever you're going to buy, eat, or whatever. But if you go off the beaten path where the locals go, things are cheaper. You get to see their way of life. The food is different, and generally, I mean, they've always been nice. I've never been robbed. I've never been approached as far as being robbed. Uh, Probably the worst thing that ever happened to me was, Ruthie, good night. Let me know if you're going on a cruise. I was in the Dominican Islands one time taking a cab ride, and we got stopped by, it could have been the police. It looked more like the military. Basically, they were shaking the driver down for driving on the road. Um, different countries have different rules and different things. So, but they had me roll down my window, and I wanted to know where I was from, and it showed them my passport, and whatever the amount was, they wanted 100 Dominican pesos or whatever it was. So they left. They got the money. He paid them the money, and we left. So I asked him, how much was that? He said it's like $2 or $3. So we had, he had guys stopping us with machine guns, and they got $2 or $3 from the guy. And it was the military. It was the military or police. So that was about the worst thing. A lot of places are poor, so you have a lot of people constantly barraging you, asking you to buy something or give them something or things like that. But just say no and keep on walking or whatever, and you never had a problem. So, yep. That is me in a nutshell. I plan on doing lives, so be on the lookout for that. I think the name of the show will be Banter with Bill. For most of you don't know, my name is, I go by Bill. Armstrong Adventure, my name, W. Armstrong, William Armstrong is my name. It's just a play on my name. But Bill, I go by Bill. So if you see me or you talk to me, if you call me Bill, I get you. If you call me Armstrong Adventure, I get you. If you call me Armstrong, I understand. If you call me Warmy, as Tay East does, I still answer. A lot of times it's like, as they say, just don't call me late to dinner. Thank you. Oh, again, Cruising Nation. See, we're a small community. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. They're kind of like my channel, and we talk about cruising and things like that. Well, they're starting lives tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. So if you want to go over there and check her out, please do that. She would appreciate it. It would make her day if you go over there and hit that like button and subscribe and make that channel grow. They have the cutest little daughter, and she's going to have a YouTube channel shortly. And she has a camera, and she's going to give you the Chloe cam, where you're going to see her, her view of the world. So yeah, so make sure spread the love. I always try to tell people, you know, I try to subscribe to people. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go visit the channel all the time, but I try to subscribe and watch a few videos and hit the like button and things like that. But a lot of people don't want to subscribe, but I like to subscribe because people feel good when you subscribe and see the channel grow. So I try to support. Um, and again, I may not hit the button, the bell for every notification, but again, you know, everybody wants to grow, and we're most of us, not everybody, most of us are here for that reason. Whether you have 100, or whether you have 3,000, whether you have 5,000, you're still here because you're trying to grow. So go ahead, go support other channels and listen, and even if you're not into what they're talking about, just listen for a few 10, 15 minutes. Subscribe. So I mean, you'll be surprised. There's some channels that I never thought I would go to, but I enjoy going to. Tay Eats. She does some panels, talk shows, but she does I think it's called mukbangs. I'll go over there and watch them, and she has the great time, and she's growing like wildfire. Um, so I mean, just you never know what you might see that you like. Uh, there's a young lady on here. I am Betty J Gather. She's probably gone to bed now because she does more like a lifestyle channel, and she's around my age. So listen to her talking. We actually talk on the phone. I don't talk to many people on the phone, but actually I talk to her, and we chat about different things, chat about the channels and what we can do to make our channel better and our videos, and we have a little group where we form where we watch each other's videos to see what we should do to try to make it what we think is better. We give suggestions. We don't, it's not demanding. You may try it. You may not you may not want to try it. But we just try to help with constructive criticism. And I really love constructive criticism. So if anybody in here, they say, Armstrong, you can do this, or you should do that, or think about this. Trust me, I'm listening to you. I may not do it, but I'm listening to you. Armstrong, you need to get a better background. You need to do this. You need to do that. I'm listening. I may not do it, but I'm listening. But that's what here. I'm here to get better, and I believe most of you guys are here to get better too. And make it fun. Make it. Don't make it a job. Make it fun. Again, I don't know. I mean, if you get big enough, I guess you could make it a job, but make it fun. And when people say something about your channel, don't take it in a negative way. Take it as motivation or things like that to make you better. I mean, and that's the way I take it. No matter what you say, because I mean, somebody could come on here right now, and I'm looking at the picture right now, and it's like, that background, that's so ugly, this, that, and the other. They probably didn't say it in the right way, but I know what they're saying, and take that as constructive criticism. And don't get mad at the world, and don't block them, and don't for what? They don't like you. They don't like my background. They don't like it. I can change it or I cannot change it. They have their opinion. They just don't know how to say it in a way that most people want it to be heard. Yeah, Cruise Vet. If it stops being fun, I will. I'll stop. Um, I'll stop. I prefer not to make my videos private or unlisted, because now the only way family can look at them would be to have me send them a link, or they get the link from somebody. I'd rather have it just public where my granddaughter can go on there, because again, I'm trying to get her into. She's going to be my meal ticket. I'm going to make my channel grow off her, because she's going to be my little superstar. Anywho, where she gets into watching Pop Pops. She calls me Pop Pops. Pop Pops video, and she's shy. And hey, Trish, Happy New Year. But get to where she wants to be a part of the channel, not a big part, but just more outgoing. She's 3 years old. She's been locked down for 2.5 years of her life, so she doesn't know how to interact with people on a regular basis. So we went on a cruise ship, and she does all these people. I mean, it's like people everywhere. She's never seen that. She's never been to a crowded theater. She's never been to a performance at the circus or something like that. She's just now being able to get out and go do things like that. So she doesn't know what all that is. So she's learning. And the one thing that she does do, because she went to preschool, she gravitates towards other kids. So on the cruise ship, other kids are in the pool, well, she's just having the time of her life playing. Anyway, I digress. She's gonna be my little star, but for her to watch those videos, I want her to. It's just for it to be public, and she can go whenever she wants to, instead of me or her having to keep all the links together where she can go hit them. I feel like I've just been talking and talking and talking. I don't know how. Again, I don't know how people do this. Every day. Every 2 or 3 times a week. I do not know how they do it. And they come up with different topics all the time. But some people have that kind of personality. And that's where being able to bring somebody on with you pays off. Because now, you can go back and forth, banter back and forth between each other, and read the chat. I'm trying to read the chat. That's a learning process, how to read the chat and keep moving. And you don't want to miss anybody. You don't want to miss anybody in the chat, but I don't have a moderator. That's what a moderator would be able to at least greet people when they came in. It's like, if I didn't say your name, if I didn't say hi, it's not because I'm trying to spite you. It's just I didn't see you. So hi to everybody that I didn't speak to. Happy New Year. Yeah, 3 times. Work, family, and YouTube. It's a lot, Andre. No doubt. I mean, I look at you, and I know you get frustrated sometime, but when you have family and work, and then try to do YouTube, my goodness, man, that's a lot. And again, everybody in the family may not be into YouTube, and I mean, so now, if they're not into YouTube, now you got this side thing that you're trying to do, but not around them, and that's very tough to do. I don't have anybody around me like that, and I find it for long. Hey Howie, hey, no problem, Howie Cruz, no problem. It's hard to do. It's hard for me to do, by myself. And the amount of time that it takes to do it, I couldn't even imagine having small kids, and having to get them to go to work. And I couldn't imagine it. Hey, Chocolate Drop, Happy New Year. So yeah, so I take my hat off to all the parents out there, and it's good if you guys, if you're a family and you're trying to do it together, that's great. But all families aren't like that. And again, the cruising community, there are a lot of couples. But like my friend Andre, I told you about the boxing channel. Well, that's a him channel, probably. Again, I don't know for a fact. I'm assuming, call me sexist, but I'm assuming his wife is not into boxing. So, imagine him trying to work, family life, and do this side thing that he likes without the family being around. That's tough. That's tough. Howie Cruise. I am going on the booze cruise in October with Bruce. I I'm not going to be able to make the vlogger. I know I'm not going to make the vloggers cruise in January. I shouldn't say I know that. If something came up, I might try to make the vloggers cruise, and I don't know if I'm going to make the their whatever the May family reunion cruise this year. I'm gonna try to make it next year. I should make it next year, but I may not make that in May. I'm going to Alaska in May already, so I may not make the May 20th cruise. And why not, Trish? And I'm really kind of just joking. I mean, we all have our reasons why you never know. June. Uh, what cruise ship is that? And what day in June? Because I am looking for. Did I write that down? I don't know. I write so much stuff down. Let me know about the one in June and the day in the ship, and I'll see what's going on then. Because I am looking for one like in the summer, going towards summertime to take me into the what's in the into the fall. Yeah, Trish, I understand because I really, other than my immediate family, I have not shared my channel out to people. Um, as crazy as that may sound, maybe one day I will, but I haven't done that either. So I understand when I ask you the question. I trust me. I may ask a question. Don't feel free not to answer. It won't hurt my feelings. But I mean, you do want my biggest. I want to say supporter, but he's more than a supporter. He's my he's my manager. He's my son because he doesn't get on here. He doesn't want to be a part of YouTube. But my goodness, he has good information about doing YouTube. He has great information as far as doing YouTube, and great advice on what I should be doing. And I listen to him and I try to pick up on it. And he's always there. He's always listening. He's always right there. He doesn't really not really a part of it. We're going. Me and him are going. We're going on the Alaska cruise, so you might finally get to meet him because I'm gonna get him in front of the camera. But he's my I call him my manager because he guides me to where I should be going, and he looks at the videos and tells me. I have a problem when I'm speaking. It's like I'm always trying to think of what I'm going to say, so I'm pausing and we have a big laugh about it. But again, I don't edit it enough to where I edit that out. And even if I do a voiceover, to me, I'll do a voiceover and make a mistake and I'll let it go. He says, "Really, you're going to put that out there, really?" And he'll listen to me do it. So yeah. June, I want to do Oasis of the Seas, how we cruise. So I may look into that. June 23rd. I will let you know. Well, I mean, again, Trish, I, again, I've watched your channel. I mean, there's nothing controversial about your channel. Um, but you're gonna have people that don't like it and won't support you. But that's fine. That's fine. They don't have to. I mean, if they don't, if you had a brother, sister, mother that wouldn't come to visit your channel, that's fine. I mean, again, that shouldn't bother you. You're still family and still go to the dinners and breakfasts and whatever the trips. That's fine. Everybody is not going to like your channel. Um, so you have a good channel, and it's a way people want to see your lifestyle, the things that you do. People want to see it, and that's beyond your family. But your family could appreciate it too. Man, I would tell them. I would tell them. And again, as I said, it's nothing. As far as I know, from what I saw, nothing controversial or anything like that. Chocolate drop. Your kids would love a cruise. I mean, I think they would love it. It's if they like water and like beaches, like sun, like playing. Yeah, you take the cruise. Yeah. Oh, and Trish. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. Um, your immediate family knows that's it. Yeah, but trust me, you're gonna have like cousins. If they look at your channel and you're actually getting out there and your channel's growing and you're doing well and you're happy, you're gonna have cousins that aren't gonna like it, and they're gonna have negative things to say. You can't control that. Yeah, you can't control that. And you don't let it hurt your feelings, and um, get out there and do the best that you can and have fun doing this. Uh, it's different. I mean, you can go because I do this. I've had somebody come up to me that recognized me from my video on a cruise ship. It's going to happen, and again, some people are going to like it, some people aren't. But can you imagine if you put up a YouTube channel and you go someplace with your family, your cousins, and you get recognized? Some of them aren't going to like that. They're going to be like, "Oh, she thinks she's all this, she's all that." You can't. There's nothing you can do about that. Um, but you could get some great support from your family also, and have them share it out. And my goodness, uh, again, I'm not really big into putting a lot of personal information out. So, but again, um, family could be a big support, channel grow, and hey, tell them to watch the commercial when you get monetized. I don't think you're monetized yet. Um, Make sure they watch the commercials and let your pocketbook grow. But you're gonna have haters. I guarantee you. I guarantee it. Why? Some of my, I tell you, the one of my I put a short out, and it's one of my most hated videos, or not hated, disliked. So they hit the dislike button. The most, the most. I mean, I was like, well, what was it? Was it? Were you talking about politics? It was a video that I was on a slot machine and won $1,000. And I said, I think I showed it. I said sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, or something like that. I got so many dislikes on that video, and to this day I have no clue why. I have no I don't remember a negative comment, but I mean, dislike, 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 dislike. I had more people like it than dislike, but I had a ton of it. This was my most disliked video. Yeah, Destination's fun. It's like TV. Everybody doesn't like every program. Everybody doesn't like every actor. Well, it is how we cruise. It is dislike button is it's still engagement. Hey, thanks. I don't say it, but thanks for the view. I appreciate it. um, but yeah, Trish, you have a good personality. You did the live, I think, with I am Betty J. I am Betty J Gathers, and you great personality. I think you'd like it. I think people would like you. So I would share it. Share as much as possible. And I'm just learning how to use the community tab. So I'm gonna try to start sharing everybody out on the community tab. It doesn't cost me anything to share people out. So I feel like like the people in here. I feel like, why not share you out? Why not shout your channel out? Um, I don't want to be known as a growth channel or anything like that, because I don't necessarily like growth channels. People that come to my channel, I want them to actually want to watch my videos and not just go for a subscriber. I'd rather them want to watch the video because that way you get to meet people and enjoy talking about whatever video or talking about traveling or here how we cruise. We talking about going on a group cruise, and meeting and sharing ideas of being a creator and what we like about cruising, what we don't like about cruising. To me, that's the fun part. Trish, you would think so. I mean, again, you would think so. That's what I laugh because again, it doesn't bother me. Some people get really upset about dislikes. I don't care whether you dislike my video or not. I'm not really putting it out here for anybody in particular, but I always try to figure out why they would dislike that video. Um, and I won't delete a comment. I had one guy, and again, very few negative comments. One guy, uh, he put on one of the videos, we wish the ship would sink. Um, why I don't know. Why he said that I don't know. But all I did was wish him happy holidays and kept going. The only time I think I would delete a negative comment is if it was attacking a person. Exploring with Eric. Hey, how's it going? Happy New Year. I don't exploring with Eric. I don't remember the name, but I appreciate you being here. Hey, Keisha H. Hey, Happy New Year. Yeah, if somebody was attacking somebody or being negative to somebody, and again, I'm not talking when I say being negative, I'm not talking about like saying that they didn't like the video. That's to me that's not really negative. They just don't like the video. But like attacking of somebody, you know, for their sexual orientation, for their outlook on politics and things like that. With that, I'm not going to have that. I don't want that. Um, we're all different. We can all do whatever we want to do as long as you're not hurting me or other people. Whatever you want. We can agree to disagree. I hope, but yeah. Again, I mean, I refuse to delete anything negative. So, but again, I've been pretty lucky. I'm not that big. I have 400 some odd subscribers, so I'm not that big, and I've been lucky. I haven't had many negative comments. The only thing I said the dislikes on that one particular video. Again, I've looked at some of my videos and I'm like, man, that was a bad video, and I could see why somebody hit a dislike on that. But again, that one particular one, it was like just me showing me and then scanning up the machine and me winning, and they disliked it, and I just couldn't figure out why. Hey, 12 Elves, how are you? I just couldn't figure out why. But again, that's not my place. I mean, they had their reasons, and whatever those reasons were, they're valid because that's their reasoning. Um, the one guy who said hope the ship sink. I think he was maybe trying to hurt my feelings. I guess. I guess I don't know. I don't know why you would be that mean. I don't know why you would be that mean. 12 Vels. Well, we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to get you out on a cruise. Always family time in December. Just this time of year, Thanksgiving, December. It's always family time. You're right. It's a busy time of year. Luckily for me, my kids are grown, so it's a difference now than what it was, man. But I can remember when my kids were small. Oh my goodness, this was a crazy time of year. And then the kids get out of school, and now you're still working, but they're out of school, and now you got to make arrangements, and whew, that was always tough. Good for you, Keisha H. Good for you. I did. I got addicted to cruising years ago. I've been on 41 cruises. I got addicted years ago, uh, and man, I just love it. Um, I go to the Caribbean a lot, so all I really want to do a lot of times, I've done the sightseeing and things like that, and I just want to go to a beach and maybe grab a bite to eat and a beer or a drink or something and enjoy the weather. Um, Sometimes I may not even get off the ship because a lot of times if you go into a port and people want to go into the port, they leave the ship. So now you got the full run of the ship with nobody on it, and it's so much fun. Get into hot tubs, get into pools without anybody being on there. Man, it's so much fun. But yeah, no, uh, Keisha, get out there and enjoy those cruises. And as I said, even a bad cruise is a good cruise. Even if it's the weather, if it rains, think of the shows and the casinos and the drinks and the quizzes and all the things that you're doing on it. I mean, again, it's like a floating hotel. So now you're going to these different ports, and you don't have to unpack. I mean, you're going to different countries. You don't have to unpack. You're in your room. You get off. You go to the port visit. The only problem is if you hit a port that you like and you want to spend some time there, well, you have to be back on the ship 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's the only one. Trish, which cruise ship? Probably my favorite is, and again, most of my cruises have been on Carnival. Um, 38 or 39 of them have been on Carnival. And my favorite ship is actually their newest ship, Carnival Celebration. Even though I like the food slightly better on the sister ship, Mardi Gras, but the design and the layout, I enjoyed the Carnival Celebration. And I think New York has cruises. I believe they have cruises in New York. I'm not sure. I know New York has Carnival cruises, I'm sorry, they have cruises. I believe Carnival cruises out of there. Hey Sean, the Down Under cruisers. Yeah, good day, mate. He's over in Australia. Um, yeah, they have. There's a lot of different ports. A lot of different ports. How many years have I been cruising? I started cruising back when I was probably close to 30, maybe. So over 30 years, 31 years. Um, First went on when I was married for a while, and we didn't have a honeymoon the first year. So the next year we went on a cruise, and I started loving cruises. But then we didn't take one for another couple of years, and we wound up taking a few cruises. Then I got divorced and took few cruises here, and then took a couple years off, and then started cruising. And now that I retired, I've been going on some cruises. Good night, Andrew. Embarkation Nation. Appreciate you stopping by. No, Embarkation Nation. Don't forget they're going live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. So yeah. So New York has cruises. How we cruise, the good information. I believe they're also travel agents. So, and they're another person. If you like cruising and want to reach out for travel, how we cruise, um, how we cruise. If you want to, pop your information in here, you can. Um, if you like cruising, again, there's enough, there's enough work for everybody. So you'll see a few travel agents in here. I normally don't use travel agents. Every now and then I do. If I'm going on a group cruise or something, I might use a travel agent. A lot of times I'll do it myself. Uh, it's a lot of times it's just easier, especially if doing Carnival. They can't. Most of the travel agents can't beat the price that I get. They can match it, but they can't beat it. But if they can't beat it, I might as well do it myself, and that way I have complete control. And I don't. If I want to change something, I don't have to go through somebody else to change it. And again, it's just me. The Journals of Awakening, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you. Uh, Venetia. Venetia. Okay, so that's going to be in New York. See, that's another hitting the different cruise ships uh, is a lot of fun. My Alaskan cruise is going to be on a ship Carnival just got from Acosta Cruise Line. It was Luminosa. It's going to be it's Luminosa on Carnival. I believe that was the same name of it on the other cruise line. But um, all the ships are different. You'll find out that if you when you once you start cruising that every cruise line have a little something different that they like to offer. Yeah, Happy New Year. But it's always a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times the casino offers. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. About and again, that's another reason why I don't necessarily use an agent. I've looked at it to see about the prices. Junkyard Gamer. Hey, testing, testing. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, Junkyard Gamer? Happy New Year. Jeffrey's Angel. My goodness, people are up late. Hey, Happy New Year. Jeffrey Angel, man, that is Jeffrey's Angel. They do Angel. She has another channel. Angel, if you want to put your channel up there, you can. But she is so funny, so full of life. My goodness, man, you will enjoy her channel. But she loves cruising too. So watch her cruising videos. She is the life of the party. Her and her husband Jeffrey, they have a great time. They have a great time. Oh, exploring where it's only 9 there. Okay, I appreciate it, Junkyard Gamer. I appreciate you stopping by. I was just up here. I've never used Restream before, so that's why I'm here. I didn't come on here really to talk, but I'm here because people came in, so now we're just talking. But I came in here just to see what Restream was like. I've used StreamYard before, and the app with YouTube. I've never done this one before, so that's what I'm doing. Jeffrey Angel, I don't have anything planned till May as of right now. We'll see tomorrow. I'm gonna look around to see. I'm going to Alaska in May. And that's another thing about YouTube. With YouTube, once I found YouTube, I stopped watching television. The only thing I really watch on television now are sports. If sports are on, I'll watch that. And The Walking Dead. I used to watch The Walking Dead, but it finally ended. But they have some other shows coming out, so I'll watch those. But I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube videos, and a lot of times they're playing, and I may not even know who's on, which video I'm watching. It's just something I look at the thumbnail and say, oh, I want to see that. Oh, they got me, clickbait, and I just watch it that way. So yeah. Hey Angel, we got to get Keisha on some more cruises. She got a couple planned this year, so we got to get her on some more. Oh well, Angel, I will keep you in my prayers. I hope everything turns out well, and hurry back to cruising because I love your videos. Yep, I love your videos. And then, oh my goodness, I would have paid money to be on the cruise with, I believe it was you, Edna, and it was like a group cruise. I believe that was you. Um, I would have paid money to be on that cruise because I know you guys had so much fun. Yeah, there you go. Come on, Keisha, let's go. That's funny you say that, Junkyard Gamer. Believe it or not, see when Flavor Flav he had a reality. That was the first like really reality show that I watched. Flavor Flav, and I thought it was the greatest show ever. And then it started going downhill after that. I don't watch reality shows anymore. Groupcation, that's what it was called. Groupcation. I know you're gonna have groupcation in 2023. And man, that one would be one to make. If you guys ever wanted to go on a cruise and have fun and be around good people, the groupcation, Jeffrey's Angels, that would be a fun one to be on because they would make you feel so at ease. I mean, just it would be like family. It would be like probably better than family. Angel, a lot of people would book with you. A lot of people. I believe they would. The only problem now that I see, excuse me, is there's getting so many people and so many people are doing group cruises that now you have to kind of pick and choose which group cruise you go on. Um, but again, I mean, I guess that's a tough problem to have because everybody likes cruising. But again, I mean, you pick and cruise and go on this cruise with that person this time and go with somebody next time and hope nobody's feelings gets hurt and enjoy the cruise. Yeah, yeah. I mean that I could imagine Jeffrey's Angels. I could imagine. Yeah, the guy Flavor Flav. Yeah, him. But that he had it was the funniest show. It was a dating show. He was trying to find love, flavor of love, trying to find him love, and it was. I thought it was the greatest show ever. I would watch it every week. I couldn't wait for the next episode. Yeah, yeah, and that's the way that I would be. Here's the date. Let's all meet up on the cruise. I understand the ideal of a group cruise, but I just want the people on the cruise. I just to meet them and talk to them. I went on a celebration and it was so many people on there that I watched their videos and I was able to actually meet them. It's so much fun. Blaine from Rally's Creative Travel. I mean, what a nice guy. Him and his wife. I mean, they're such good people. Yes, see people happy and laughing and out there on the dance floor enjoying themselves and nobody judging anybody and just having fun, just like a family reunion. But I guess that's one of the group cruises too. But groupcation, I'm gonna keep an eye on groupcation. And yeah, if you're talking about flavor of love, you're getting up there in age, junkyard gamer. Yeah, that's funny as far yeah, Angel, as far as seeing yourself on other people's other channels and things like that. And to me, I love the cruising community. I love the cruising community, and I just met some wonderful people and nice and everybody's always willing to help out. And if you ever have a question or anything like that, as far as especially about cruising, if you don't know about a ship or you're not a cruise line or hey, there's a good deal over here. I mean, people they're always just willing to help you. And the videos are everybody's videos are so different, so that the groupcation there may have been 10 videos, but they're from 10 different perspectives and it's just funny to watch them and seeing everybody laughing and having a good time, and uh, it's great. I don't have a long cruise booked. There's a couple of them that I want to book. If I get a chance in September, there's a 30-day cruise from Seattle to Brisbane, Australia. But it goes to Alaska and it goes to Tokyo and Hiroshima, and one of Tahiti maybe it might be Tahiti, and it's a 30-day cruise. I would love to do that one. Good night, Junkyard Gamer. Thanks for stopping by. Really, I just knew the groupcation was going to be a yearly event. But yeah, I might have to check out Edna's World to see what, because she's another fun person. There is a 22-day cruise. I think it does, like, where did it go? It didn't go to Alaska. It probably cut out Alaska and did like a sort of the same kind of cruise, like maybe Fiji and Hawaii. So yeah, I mean, again, don't get me wrong. The 22-day cruise would be nice if I get a good price on it. I would book it. The 30-day cruise, the price they're giving me now was like 3,500 per person, double occupancy. So $7,000 for an interior room. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't like it that much. The casino offer, that's a crazy deal. Exploring with Eric, but again, 22 days. If you work, if you have family, I mean, that's tough to get away for that long. But those casino deals, man, those are the good ones. Oh, so they are planning. Okay, Groupcation 23 is in August. See, I'm going to try to make that one because I want to do Virgin Voyages. If I do it solo, I just think I stand out like a sore thumb. But I may, and being old, but that's a different story. But yeah, I would like to do that one. I would like to do that with Scarlet Lady. Really, Keisha, you got to offer. You didn't even go to the casino. My son did that. He got offers. I don't know if he went into the casino or not. If he did, he didn't go in there for long. Um, really. But if you guys get a chance, take advantage of some of those casino offers because you can't beat those prices a lot of time, especially if they give you onboard credit. Groupcation. I'm just writing down my notes. Groupcation August Virgin Voyages. Yeah. Well, thanks, Sean. Thanks. I believe it or not, I wasn't. I want to do lives later on, Sean. I just came on here to test. I'm using restream, so I just want to test to see what it was like. So that's actually why I'm on here, Sean. But I appreciate that. I appreciate being here and the support. Yeah, it means a lot. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. But again, I would love, like to meet all you guys on a cruise. I think it would be just so much fun. And again, when I say like a group cruise or things like that, you don't have to do everything together. We'll have a meet and greet, or have a drink, maybe go on go on an island, go to a beach, and have a get together. But you still, you have your family or whatever, your friend. You're going to do what you want to do anyway. But just having people that and you go, do your own thing, but laughing and joking with people that you've met online is so much fun. EVMUX. I never heard of it. I'm gonna have to try that. Because that's what I'm looking into, different software. I'm gonna have to try that. Well, thanks, exploring with Eric. You know what? Again, I try to be a positive person and tell you how I feel. Um, but again, you're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna hear too much negative from me. If you ask me my opinion about a restaurant, I'm kind of a finicky eater, so I like meat and potatoes. Give me a steak and a good baked potato. I'm good. Um, if something I really like, I'll let you know. And again, everybody has a bad day. If you go on a cruise ship, sometimes you may wait, especially now they're a little short on staff and things like that, and you may wait a little bit longer for a drink, or you may wait longer for your food. I have time. I'm in no rush. I'm on a cruise ship. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in no rush. You won't hear me really complain about that. I may let you know that it was slow, but again, I'm not gonna let that take away from my experience. So yeah, I prefer people that try to look at the positives. Okay, let me write that down, Sean. EX. Oh, I'm sorry. EVMUX. I would, cause that's what I'm trying to do now, Sean. Just evaluate some of the streaming software. Keisha, did I miss Keisha? You're leaving, Keisha? Thank you, Eric. Okay, Keisha, I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what? I try to when I do my videos, and again, people have to do what they feel is right for them. My whole thing when I started it, I wanted to show people what was going on around me. I didn't want to show my face. I didn't really, think people cared about my face and you know my thoughts and things like that. I always wanted to go around and show what was going on, what they had to offer on the ship. I'm trying to get more involved in the videos, as far as showing my face and being involved and talking, because people also like interaction, and they like opinions. Again, like I said, I normally don't give opinions, but I'll try some food. I've noticed, like in some of my videos, I say I'm trying something. I'll let you know how it is. I never tell you how it is. So I'm working at it. It's a work in progress. Trying to learn how to have a beginning. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm here in whatever country I'm in, and I'm planning on getting off and doing this tour, and then having an end at the very end. Like, well, good night. Enjoy my day. That tour was great, and blah. So I'm working on different styles. But I do like walking around and showing the ship, because to me, I'm just always fascinated by cruise ships. That this many people are on this ship, going to different places. So down on the cruises, they're very very informative people. Uh, Down in Australia, they just came. They were on, I believe, Horizon. They came down. A group of them came from Australia down here to get on the Horizon cruise ship, I believe. Um, great cruising channel, great information. If you have questions, glad to help you out with any questions. I mean, they're very friendly people. Sean is the guy behind the channel. But yeah, everybody has different ways of doing different things. I'm glad you appreciate the way that I did the video. I need to work on. I want to work on as far as I don't like. I have T-Mobile, and the 5G. It's like if a lot of people are on it, they cut the bandwidth down, so you get pixelated pictures. So I want to get a maybe I have to do that on the ship's Wi-Fi or something like that. But then at Sellaway, you get so many people on it at one time, that even the ship's Wi-Fi is not very good. And all the ships have music playing everywhere. Not that being monetized. I'm not monetized, so getting a copyright doesn't really mean a lot. But it's hard to hear. So I have a external mic that I need to start using. I don't, because I don't plan enough ahead in advance or whatever. But um, You live and learn. As you start putting out more videos and doing more, you know you learn. There's some official Jamie. She was on here earlier. She does a lot of cooking and they show different angles of the food and things like that. And you pick up information from everybody here. You know if you listen. Now if you think you're better than everybody else and you have the greatest channel, well, it's hard for you to learn, hard for you to pick up because you think because that channel doesn't do it the way you do it that they're trash. Then that's not the case. Because for every person that likes your channel, there's two that like another channel. So just learn. Even doing lives. I mean, again, um, some people have a gift of gab and just a bubbling personality. And I wish my personality was like that. I can talk to people, but again, I'm more of I have a poker face. Um, Young lady that was on here earlier, Tay Eats, thought I was mean because I don't smile, I don't laugh. I mean, I don't get too excited. I don't get too low. It's like just a steady pace. Just um, some people like emotion. So if you hit a jackpot, woo, you got to scream and yell and shout. I don't do that. If I win, it's like, all right, let's keep gambling, and I just keep going. And just keep practicing. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, just keep practicing, and you develop your own style and be you. And the biggest thing is for me is um, enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy what you're doing, and I think it comes across. If you enjoy what you're doing, I think it comes across to people that when you hear me talking about cruising, I think people can pick up. You know what? I think he likes cruising. You might hear me talk about other things, but again, you start talking about cruising, a smile gets on my face, and I'll go to channels, and I may not even say anything in the chat, but I'll watch and listen to what they're talking about, and I'm over here talking to myself. They start talking about a restaurant or something like that, and I'm up here talking to the channel, talking about I like this, I like that. If you start watching Angel's video, I mean, she'll just have you over here rolling, laughing. Her and when she gets with her friends or her family, she will have you rolling, laughing. I mean, it's just funny. Hey, Grubby, how you doing? Happy New Year. Yeah, I mean, again, and people, I mean, people like smile more. Hey, smile more. I don't smile. All my pictures, I look the same. I always look the same. I always look the same. I'm trying to work on that. And see, always a smile. Jeffrey Angels is like that. If you ever, I'm telling you, go over to Jeffrey's Angels, watch one of her videos. Angel, put up your channel to your channel. They have Jeffrey's Angel is the channel, but she also has another channel for that she does other things other than travel. And tell me if you look at her smile and say it's not, and tell me it's not infectious. She has a smile that when she smiles, you have to put a smile on your face. I mean, you have to. I know. Be yourself. Um, but I feel like I can give more personality. I feel like I can. And just when I'm happy, smile. I mean, you won't see me upset. But I did, especially like in the videos. At least if I'm out someplace having fun, at least act like I'm having fun. Okay. Jeffrey's Angels, the channel. I think I can. Um, if you go to her video and look at her and watch her and tell me about her smile. Tell me that when you saw her smile, you didn't want to start smiling too. guaranteed. And again, another thing about me is, if I say something, I generally mean it. I'm not gonna just say something just to be saying something. Um, I won't be mean, but I'm not gonna just say something. So if I say I enjoy your channel, or if I enjoy your smile, if I enjoy your help or things like that, I truly mean it. Um, I truly mean it. I mean, it's tough for me. The one thing that I don't like about like people, again, I can take criticism, and I prefer constructive criticism. But any criticism, I take it and I listen to it to see if I can do anything better. But I hate when people say, just all the time, and I'm talking about like your friends, not just random channels, but everything's great, everything's wonderful, everything isn't. We can all do better, and I like constructive criticism. Um, but again, I'm gonna have a good time doing it. I may not. I may not seem like it, but I'm having fun doing it, and I'm learning. Even like when I first came on here, and I had the chat shut down, and I didn't know how to work restream and all that. I was still having fun. I wasn't frustrated. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. When I'm looking at the screen right here, I can't tell. I can't tell because I'm not looking at YouTube. I don't have it on my phone or anything like that, so I can't tell who's here, how many people are here. So I'm looking at a blank chat screen because I had it blocked for like kids. So I had no idea anybody was even on here. Of course, I had the camera on. Good thing I wasn't saying anything inappropriate. I don't think I didn't curse or anything like that. But no, I don't. Again, I'm not gonna get frustrated. I'm here to learn, and if you can help me learn, I thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jeffrey, for watching the videos. I appreciate it. I don't think I can hang out with her. I have so much fun. Well, I mean, yeah. And Jeffrey's saying that. I mean, that would be a fun group to hang out with. My goodness. Uh, no, I don't get up. No, my internet. Sean, I don't get upset. I mean, I prefer my internet didn't act up. But again, my internet. I want to take it because I had problems earlier today. I went on Z's live, and I couldn't get my mic to work. And I'm thinking it's my YouTube stream or something. It was me. I had somehow I had muted the mic inside the system, so it was user error. But no, I don't have time to get upset. I try to learn and keep it moving. Yep. So yep. Bruce, yeah, see Bruce, he was my travel agent. Again, he booked me for the booze cruise, BOO apostrophe S Halloween cruise. Because I went on a cruise in October this year, and it wasn't over Halloween, but they had the ship decorated for Halloween, and some people had their costumes. I said, you know what? I can imagine that would be a lot of fun going on a Halloween cruise with people. And so they just so happened to put a cruise together, and it's like I want to be on that cruise, and I wound up booking it, and he was kind enough to book it for me. And I had a cruise offer. I don't know if it was casino or not, but it gave me like $500 on board credit. So and it was that offer was about to expire. From what I saw, was about to expire January 3rd. So I wanted to use it, so and I used it on that cruise. But again, it would be a great chance to meet Ocean to Ocean. Um, they have a great channel. I think the Moonlighting Adventures. Some other ones, some other channels are going to be there. But again, it's just fun to be able to meet them. Again, I don't know how much time we actually spend together, but sit there and talk and laugh and joke about YouTube and our travel adventures. And you make friends. You make friends for life. Yeah, with the cruising community. And I gotta say YouTube community, but again, I don't know. Some people do it. Some people they have meetups. These different groups they have meetups. It's so many people on YouTube. They have these meetups where they go to different cities um, and just have meetups. And again, I would love to. There's a few people on here down in Florida that I would love to go down before a cruise and go down and meet and just go someplace and have dinner or catch a show or do something together just to meet up. Yes, it is an incredible medium that just to think about it that I'm here sitting here talking with Sean from Australia. If we didn't have this medium right here, this YouTube world, and we never would have met. Probably. I mean, again, he's a cruiser, so you never know. You might have met on a cruise, but again, but now we're able to talk, and if I have a cruise planned for Australia, well, he can be my go-to guy. Well, if you're cruising into Brisbane, stay here, do this, see that, or whatever. Um, he may, if he lives in Brisbane, well, hey, I can pick you up from the port and take you to the hotel or whatever. We can have dinner and he'll take me to I would say a soccer game, but maybe to a football game or a rugby. I mean, it's just you just never know who you're going to meet. You do, Jeffrey's Angel. I'm telling you, them in this world. I think evolving with no life with V. They would be so much fun. They would be so much fun. A couple of them, I think, might drink me under the table, but they would be so much fun to be around. I think they would pull me out my shell. I think they might get me up to do karaoke. That's how much fun I think they would be. So you're just it's amazing that the number of people. I mean, again, think about it. Like right now, I'm Eastern Standard Time, so it's 12:45, and we're up here chit chatting about just anything we want to: cruising, meetups, YouTube, be yourself. Negative people. Why would somebody dislike me winning a slot machine jackpot? Why would they hate that video? Why would they dislike it? Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, you were right. See, that would be me. I mean, but again, that wouldn't be me because then I would take it as a challenge, Angel. And it's like, okay, well, here, I'm gonna hang with you. You want to do it? I'm right here with you. And I think that would be my downfall. But it would be fun to see. It would be fun to see. So groupcation, I'm definitely I'm again. It's so many. August groupcation. It's so many cruises, so many people you want to meet. Um, I you have to for me I have to kind of spread them out. And again, I think about prices and things like that. My son, there's a few people going on a cruise New Year's Eve next year on the new Carnival ship Jubilee, and the price was I think about $1,200 per person for an inside cabin. If I go solo, so it's $2,400 plus taxes and fees. My son has a casino deal like 2 weeks later for $100 per person in a balcony room. So I mean, instead of spending 2,000, I would love to meet the people, but me being cheap, go with my son, and guess what? We get the $200 room, $200 balcony room and plus taxes. So yeah, that's what it is. But again, I love meeting the people. So I weigh the cost versus meeting the people. See, and Angel, I can see that. I can see you doing that. You would be I can see you being the hype man. Yes, or hype woman. You know what I'm saying? Hype person. I can see you doing that. Yeah, Miss V. I mean, she said it. She the bus ride to the cruise ship. She was gonna have the drink. I mean, it was like, whoa, who, why? But I mean, it was all in fun, and again, everybody was having a great time, and that's what you want on a cruise ship. Well, that's what I like on a cruise ship. Some people like to be, by themselves and read a book, and that's fine. I'm kind of when I say I'm an introvert that likes to be around people, if that makes sense. Once I get to know you, I'll open up and start talking. But um, I like people, being around people, but I'm more listening to people and watching people than I am interacting with people. Unless we go to a sports bar, and then I gotta talk about Cowboy fans and stuff like that. Everyone's hype girl. Everyone's hype girl. Give the people what they want. Keisha, thank you. I appreciate you being here. This has, even this has uh, the people that showed up tonight, and I really appreciate it. It's given me more encouragement to do lives. I like to do maybe like a weekly show, mostly cruising, but again, we can talk about anything. Um, and that's what I plan on doing in January. If not this first week, the second week. Find a time that's good for everybody, uh, and good for me. I'm retired, so me it's a little easier. But again, you don't want to when other people are having their talk shows. You try not to be rude and book at the same time. So, um, but sometimes you overlap, and things happen. You know. I've done that before where I'm in a chat and then I go to another chat and go to another chat. It happens. I might be maybe late night is the time for me to be on. I didn't think this many people would be here. Maybe I do a late 9 o'clock show or something because I'm a night person. I can't do mornings. I mean I gave up mornings when I quit work. I don't do mornings. Even when I worked, I didn't like mornings. I mean so. But maybe nights, uh, something to think. But you guys give me something to think about. There's always something to learn in this YouTube world. So again, I appreciate you guys all being here. Um, you don't know how much it means to me. Again, you might not see it on my face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might not see it. You might not see it on my face, but I appreciate it. And again, I'm always astounded. Like when people started watching videos of my videos, that people actually wanted to watch my videos. I'm astounded that people actually want to sit up here and listen to what I have to talk about. Yeah, it's amazing to me. Um, and it's different. It's different. But again, for me, it's a even though I live like in a no judgment zone. I do worry about what people think. Not to ruin my. I don't. When I say that, I don't. How can I put this? I don't care about what people think, but I do listen and pay attention to what people think. And I don't want to go. I never want to go negative. And that's why I don't open up a lot about my personal life and things like that. Because in personal life is personal life. This is something different, and it's a fine line. You want to be on YouTube, but you want to be a private person. That the two don't really match. So that's why I get on here and talk a little bit more about my personal life. Um, um, but hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to open up more and interact more and talk to people more and travel more. I mean that's what it's for me. That's what it's all about. Yeah, Sean just go my schedule and people will come, and I tend to believe that. Just like the movie built. What's the name of the movie? Build it and they will come. Yep, yep. Angel, thank you. I appreciate it. Jeffrey, if you're around, I appreciate you guys. Um, yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I mean, again, don't I'm not here. I'm not trying to get watch hours or anything like that. Again, as I said, I'm here just playing around with this restream, trying to learn how to use it. So um, I appreciate you coming by. But again, I had a lot of fun talking though, especially when you start talking about cruising. Yeah, that puts a smile on my face. Uh, and travel in general. And we're gonna make this a great year, and we're all gonna meet up, and we're all gonna have fun this year. This is gonna be an outstanding year for everybody. And we're all the channels here. We're gonna grow, and we're gonna be the next YouTube sensations, or we're gonna just have fun. Either or. So, any questions? Anything anybody want to talk about? I'm here. I'm looking at different things on this screen. So, if you see me not talking and I'm looking down, I'm just looking at the different settings. But Sean, I'm definitely going to check out that EVMUX. I'm definitely going to check that out. Good night, Jeffrey's Angel, and have a good one. All right, Sean. uh, and believe it or not, I really just met Sean not too long ago. Uh, Great guy, and he's a straight shooter. And what I mean by that is if he has something on his mind, he's gonna he'll let you know, and it's again in a nice way, and he talks to you and stuff like that. But um, it was a breath of fresh air talking to him the other day, and it was something that you very rarely see, at least where on the channels that I go to, you very rarely see, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that forever. So what else is going on here? Anybody got any plans for tomorrow? Being retired, I don't know. Do people have tomorrow off, or I should say today here on the East Coast? Because New Year fell on the on Sunday. Do you get Monday off from work like for a federal holiday? Is that a federal holiday? I would imagine most things are still open. Let's go. Let's look at this real quick. Sean, the privilege was all mine. Again, yeah, and you know what I was talking about as far as when we talked. Again, that was such a breath of fresh air, and I really appreciated that. And it was something that should have been said and needed to be said, and it was good. Crimsy, listen to Destroy Lonely Music. It is really good. Crimsy, is that your channel? Lonely Music. Thank you. By the way, thank you for coming in, Crimsy. The name doesn't look familiar. Yeah, Sean, and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking people would have Monday off too here because the holiday fell on a Sunday, so I thought they would like to make it a 3 day weekend. But I don't know, and I'm retired, so I'm kind of out the loop. Okay, so Destroy Lonely Music is the person that make that's the name of the artist. Destroy Lonely. Okay, I will check that out. Let me write that down. Destroy Lonely. Can I get them on YouTube or do I should I go to like Apple Music or something? Huh. Okay, I will. I still will look up the artist to see what kind of music. I love all music. I mean, I like listening to music, but any platform. Okay, I will definitely do that. Right there, Destroy Lonely. That's who you're talking about. Sean, appreciate it. I will catch up with you. You have an amazing day, Sean, and I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate your help. Thank you so much. Good night, mate. Yeah, this is so different than StreamYard. I thought it was going to be just as easy as StreamYard. Was I mistaken? Okay, okay. I see with Restream, you still have to go to YouTube to make moderators and put people in timeout and all the other good stuff still. If you want to pin a message, you live and learn. You live and learn. I clicked on something. I have no idea what I just did. As the audio mixer. I have no idea what I just did. The J Jordan, how are you, my friend? Happy New Year. Thank you so much, J Jordan. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great New Year's Day or New Year Day. I'm up here just I'm running a test on restream. I want to start doing live. I should have came to you. You're the expert on lives. I'm doing a test on restream, just seeing how using restream works. I don't right now. I don't like it as much as I do StreamYard, but I just started using it, so you never know. There we go. I fixed it. Whew. Thought I had destroyed. Yeah, I don't like it that much. So far, I don't like it that much well, basically because I don't know what I'm doing. Streamyard was so easy; it was like kind of easy to pick up, and this one is so different. Like I have no idea. Like if I wanted to highlight, you know how you do on stream on Streamyard, how if you want to highlight a comment, you just click on it. But see, it's not like that here. I have three dots to the side of it, but when I click on it, nothing happens. Yeah, but you're pretty happy with Streamyard, right? The J Jordan. Messed up again. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, you seem to be, you seem to be doing a pretty good job with that one. So I, I think I might use that. Somebody else gave me another one to try. Somebody else gave me another one to try, so I may do that. Um, One I never heard of before was EVMUX. So I may try that one. I think like with this one, I think really the biggest problem is I just need to I need to just practice using it. I, I what I like is I just want something simple to use, something where I can maybe add a background or bring people up on a panel. Be able to highlight the I mean, I guess I'm talking StreamYard. Highlight the the different the chat. Uh, so people say they like the sound of this one better, but that maybe that just means I have to get a external mic or something. So, yeah, but I know like with yours, I know you seem to you're able to do a lot and have a lot of control, and again you're good at it too. So but I couldn't be like you though. You do it every day. You are dedicated. You're the most dedicated man I know. That must be some of that service life. Yeah, and again, there might be a way to do it. I just don't know how. So I'm clicking on different things just to see what's there. So yeah, so I don't want to say that I don't want to say it doesn't have it. I just may not know where to look. Yeah, but yeah, no, normally because normally I like with Streamyard I would have a background because now I just got it's like just a plain wall behind me. I'd like to have a background too. I I did something. I had a guy in here, the Down Under Cruisers. Somehow, when I hit something, I timed him out. I timed him out and deleted. Looks like I deleted his message. That's crazy. That'd be nice of you, Jordan. I noticed, like I know, like especially like with my video, you shared out, but I've seen you do that with other people, and that I mean that and that's good, and that's a great thing to do to be able to help others. There's a few of you Rich was like that, and um, weightlifting geek. You guys are all out there trying to help people. So I mean, that's a good thing in a different way than like Tuber Chat. Tuber Chat, they trying to help you grow, but you guys actually it's more like a community because you guys get together and you go on this on the panel and talk and chat and things like that. So it's more of a community. You guys more of a community based thing than most just growth channels. I have no idea how I timed that person out and deleted their messages. No idea. You know what? That's what make tutorials for. I'll have to watch a YouTube tutorial on it. But like when I click on a chat, it doesn't do anything. They have three buttons to the right. When I click on those, it doesn't do anything. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything. So I will figure it out. Oh, let me see. Let me see something real quick. Let's see here. No, that's still not it. Yeah, see again, that would make sense, but when I click on it, it doesn't do anything. That would make sense to hit on the three buttons to the side. Well, now then, Jordan, I done closed off the chat. Let me go back. How do I open that chat back up? Good job, Armstrong. Good job. Oh, chat. Hold on, hold on. Ah, I got the chat back. I got the chat back. Look at me. Okay, okay. I might have found. I'm old. I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to See a few different things here. Okay, okay. Views. Uh, yeah, Jordan. Jordan, bear with me if you're still there. If not, I understand. I'm just, as I said, I'm just trying something new. Something new. Oh yeah, so you just saw me move the screen. But like with like StreamYard, you know how you able to put banners on at the bottom, and there's just so many different little things that you can do. And here, I just do not see. I do not see like something simple to hit to do stuff like that. Settings. I just don't see good stuff like that. Maybe it will come in time, Jordan. It'll come in time. Or just stick to StreamYard like everybody else and be happy. Because I do seem to be happy with StreamYard because I know what I'm doing. A little bit, at least. Yes, Trish. I see again. I think that's the way I'm going to go too. StreamYard was kind of straightforward. They had the few things that you had to do, but it was kind of straightforward. Once you one day maybe get together or get together with Betty and do a private StreamYard, and that way you can get in there and see the controls. Again, I would have. I didn't see how to even set this to private. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Before it was a lot easier on StreamYard, but again, he set it on private. That way, people aren't coming into the chat. Like tonight, because people came into the chat. I really didn't. I'm playing with it now, but I didn't play with this earlier because I started having a live stream. But I wasn't planning on that. I mean, I do appreciate people stopping by. Don't get me wrong, but um, yeah, I would do, go live with me, go live with Betty or somebody, and go private and just set it up where nobody can see it, but you can see the controls. But I want to see how you add how you add people onto the screen with you. How to make moderators and all that, and that comes with practice and doing it. Again, everybody had to start somewhere. So uh, you know, if you get on here and you make mistakes like I'm doing, I mean, don't feel bad about it. But yeah, I think oh, I just did something with the chat again. But I think for a channel to grow, I think chats are a good way, and I think Jay Jordan could probably vouch for that. Yeah, I think Jay Jordan. I think he could. I think he could probably vouch for that. Um, just because it's a way to interact with people and get people to know your channel, know what you're about, and things like that. Like, let's look at this. I don't know. I think I picked up a couple, like even like this right here. I picked up a couple of people, a couple of subscribers, um, and again, if they were in the chat, so they watched the video. So whoever was here, it should stick. And again, I'm not familiar with Trish as far as how many subscribers you have. Also, I don't know if you're looking for subscribers or if you have subscribers but you need watch hours, or you might be monetized already. I'm not 100% sure. Um, but to interact for the channel to grow, I think the interaction here is what people like, and I think it would be great for any channel. I'm not a big fan of the those silent live streams. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't. I mean, I guess it could work if you need watch hours. I guess, but you hear so many different things about YouTube wants interaction between the channels and things like that, and um, I don't know. I don't know. I do know. I do know with this that I'm not. It doesn't seem as user friendly as StreamYard. And I heard somebody told me just the opposite. Somebody told me this was friendlier, user friendlier than StreamYard. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't see it at all. Yeah, okay. If you're not monetized, see, I think this is a good way to get subscribers and to get watch hours. I don't know how long I've been on here. A couple of hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it was. But imagine. And again, I think, and again, I can't tell because, hold on, let me go to YouTube. Okay, YouTube. It looks like, 6 people are in here still. Started 2 hours ago. I don't know. It's probably going closer to 3 hours. So between the views and the watch hours, um, I can't beat these watch hours. Watching my video. I mean, my God, I'd have to have so many people watch my video to get these kind of watch hours. So now I see why people go live. I see why the Jordan goes live every day. uh, then but he has a good person. Jay Jordan has a good personality too. So people come, watch his videos and they have a good time. So I can see it. I hope people. Jordan, I don't think you're monetized yet, but when you do, have people watch, make sure they watch the commercials and start getting those paychecks, and get the channel to grow. And yeah, no, I mean, I'm not, I don't the live streams. I'm not I don't quite understand it. I mean, I do. If you're just trying to get watch hours, I guess I do. But I kind of I'm kind of like the way you do it, Jordan, where you have the lives, but there's interaction. It makes you want to come back. You may not stay for a long time. You may not stay for hours and hours, but you come there and then you'll come back. Live streams. Who's gonna come back to a live stream? I would have somebody if I find somebody who does live stream. You don't you don't have the membership. So you have to apply and then they give you a membership. Is that how it works? I'm not really familiar with that process. So you're monetized, which I thought you would be because it's like my goodness, you gotta have the watch hours and you got to have the membership. But anyway, um, you had to apply and you haven't been accepted yet. Is that what you're saying as far as membership? I don't know what you mean by membership. See, this is where being able to pull somebody up here with me would be a lot easier. He could be up here, we could be having a conversation instead of him having to try to type out a whole conversation with me. Oh, okay, okay. Membership. Okay, I'm a little slow. Okay, memberships. Okay, yeah, yep. I mean, again, it helps. All that kind of stuff helps. I could imagine. Yeah, super chats and super stickers. I what is that? I'm trying to think of like an easy question. I mean, like getting memberships. Is that something that you have to do something else, or is it just you haven't gotten it yet, and it's nothing else for you to do? So you So yeah, because again, it seemed like it would be all at one time. They would give it to you all at one time, like to be able to buy the memberships. Or do you need more subscribers than 1,000 or more watch hours than 4,000? And I probably should have looked into. Again, I probably should have looked into what the requirements are, but I was so far away from it that I never thought anything about it. It looks like monetize are a three-part way to get paid through super chat, super stickers, and membership. Okay. Well, hopefully you'll get that membership. Be able to get those memberships soon. Oh, okay, okay, copy. Oh, yeah. So that's yeah, that's where. Yeah, okay. Back when I do my walk arounds, like when I go on a cruise and I do walk arounds, I get those community. I mean, I get those copyright claims. I get those. I get those copyright claims, and they wouldn't. They probably because I got a few of them, and that yeah okay not okay. That's what people are talking about when they say that. Um, they have to go back and clear all those out and everything. Okay. And I know, like when you exercise or when you a lot of things you do, you have music on sometimes, or you used to at one time. I'm here. I'm here just hitting all kind of buttons. I see. Streamyard was so easy. You know, you just you have the link. You put the link in a chat, and people can just click on it and come up. I can't find like even a link to come up, which is just crazy to me because it should be just so easy to do. You would think that would be so easy to do. Hey, Mercy, how's it going? Happy New Year. No, nothing like that, Jordan. Nothing, no invite, no, I mean, no link, no nothing. And again, this is not the paid version, so I don't know. I don't know if there's something that I can't do. Here it lets me add like scenes, but there's nothing. I don't have anything there to the scene. So like, I don't know. Like right now, if I don't know if you can see, but if it's black, oh yeah, yeah, I'm looking at my phone. So it goes black. I created another scene that I can switch to, but it's not like something that I can add somebody to. I could see how I could use this, like if I was wanted to like share a video, so I could see that where this could be where I could share, like have scene two be a video. Let me see. If I wanted to share like one of my own videos or something, where I could collect the video and I could put it in there. Scene two would be that I could play it, and then switch back to my scene where this, but no, like nowhere to like add somebody, invite somebody, put a link. No, I'm on my laptop. I have my phone next to me. I have my phone next to me, but let's see. Oops. Yeah, nothing like Streamyard, Jordan. Nothing like it, from what I can see. Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick and see what I can do here. Mhm. No, even this, even me trying to upload. Yeah, it's not even letting me like even like upload a picture. Nope. Yeah, I will definitely I'll do a tutorial. I'll do a tutorial because this is it's not user friendly. Definitely not user friendly. Oh no, Jordan, I got it. I have time. I just haven't done it. I'm not doing it now. I'm just instead of doing it now, I'm up here just hitting the buttons, thinking it would be like StreamYard where I could teach myself, easily. You try to you teaching yourself piano and guitar. I'm trying to teach myself how to stream, and StreamYard was to me was easy. Uh, this I have no clue, no clue. But I appreciate the offer though, and I'm sure it's something simple that I'm not doing, or I'm not on the right screen to do it. But I just don't see any screen that I go to where I'm able to do it. So, well, everybody, I appreciate everybody that hung out. Uh, Everybody that hung out with me tonight. But I am going to get ready to get off of here. It looks like it's been over 3 hours, and I'm going to get out of here. And actually, I'm going to look at a video on this to see what I'm doing wrong. Because now I'm curious. I won't be able to sleep tonight because I'm curious as far as it's got to be something simple that I'm not doing to do it. So appreciate you for coming out. Be on the lookout. I'm going to start doing a weekly live. If not this week, the following week for sure. And I believe the name of the show will be Banter with Bill. So be on the lookout. Thanks again for all your support. I appreciate you being here. Jordan, thanks for the offer for the help. Trish, if you're still here, make sure you do the live. You'll have fun chit chatting and be amazed at have people listening to what you're saying, like I am. So talk to you later. Let me see if I can figure out how to exit this. But thanks again, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.